It's not. It's the Declaration of Interdependences. Your Majesty, I must insist that you humor the boy's nonsense for not a moment longer. Abandon this present. You do not mean to forge an alliance of equals. You mean to bend our kind to your will, just as your father did before you. Your motives are painfully transparent, but His Majesty will not contents such foolishness. Those days are long gone. There will be no pact. Mousekind will submit to the will of the Gremlikin no more.
King Mausinger,
Please!
we have to stop this before it's too late. I see now why you overthrew me. So much has happened between our two kinds. But we can't let it go on. We have to bring the hatred between our peoples to an end.
And what would you know of hatred, boy? Of the taste of shame, of the humiliation of servitude. The line of the Tildrams ends here, today, at my hand. Oh, how long I have waited for this. Ding Dong Dell will never be yours! Never! Yeah! Come, Tildram! It is time to meet your fate! Here goes! Who's next? Do something!
I'm counting on you. I need your help.
Humiliated by 2 generations of the same accursed line. Damn you, Tildram, and all your kind.
We don't have to do this, Mausinger. I didn't come here to fight you. I don't want to fight you.
Come, Your Majesty. You cannot simply bow to defeat. If you do not destroy these worms, our people will never be safe. They will never be free.
Free? Yes. We must be free.
But not like this. Don't listen to him.
Every last Grimalkin must die! Come, Oakenheart! Come to me! My Kingsbond!
thought this tedium would never end.
At last it is done, Master.
Vermine.
I hope you can forgive me, Your Majesty. Even I must confess to feeling some small pang of guilt at having encouraged you to slay your dearest friend and patron. But you should not have so readily taken my word over King Leonard's. Those who claim that blood runs thicker than water grossly overstate the case, my beloved fellow mouse.
No!
In truth, your precious king was too nauseatingly good-natured to betray you. To contemplate anything so base as manipulating you into keeping our kind in check. And more fool him, as you are so very easy to manipulate.
Vermine. How could you?
How could I betray my master? How could you be so foolish as to ask such a question? And now, Lord Doloran, I have fulfilled my part of the bargain. My price was the kingdom, if you recall. I hereby claim it.
Yes, of course. You must be rewarded for your faithful service.
Ha! What? Oh! Ha!
Doloran, what have you done to him?
I have repaid the debt of a traitor, and not a moment too soon. This accursed kingdom. Not only was its ruler too pure-hearted to succumb to my corruption, even his closest aide proved immune to my advances. In the end, I was forced to settle for this contemptible worm. I have wasted so much precious time. But at last, my plan is complete. What a pity you will not be present to witness its glorious fruition!
Oakenheart! Has it really come to this?
Wait! You needn't do this alone. We'll fight him together.
Here goes nothing.
Whatever them flowers are popping out, it ain't good. Avoid the polleny stuff and bash them blooms. Oi!
Cool! Can I get on with the thing, please?
All together now! You're welcome.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, bang it!
Come on! There we go. Come on down, you. There we go.
Time cap.
You cannot give up yet!
Alright, where's Mousinger? Shit, where are you? There. I'm on you. Oh, shit.
You cannot give up yet!
Yes, yes, yes. I know. I need to go to you, wherever you are. There we are. Cool. Come on, and let's get that paw. Come on.
What are these chasey matters about, huh? Well, best not find out, eh? Run away!
Run away! Gotcha! Brat! There we go! There we go!
No!
Ding Dong Dell is doomed. I have doomed it. For my king's bond to have been plucked from me so easily. I was not fit to rule. I was not strong enough. Take my life, Tildrum. It is your right. You must avenge your father. No, Meisinger, there will be no more needless death. And this kingdom is not doomed. It will rise again, and it will do so because its people will work together to rebuild it. Cats and mice, hand in hand. My father trusted you. You cannot fail him now.
It says... He believed in me. And I... What have I done?
Mousinger, my dearest friend.
Your Majesty, I...
Be still, Mousinger. I forgive you. Our two kinds have borne each other ill will since time immemorial. The rift between us could not be healed so easily. It was a distance that could only ever be closed one step at a time. But close it shall. One day, we will stand together, hand in hand at last, all thoughts of oppression consigned to history. And you, Mousinger, you will bring this about.
But, Your Majesty, why would you trust in one who had failed you so utterly? And whose hand you...
I always trusted you, old friend, and I always will. You see far, further than I ever could. You are a maker of plans, a doer of deeds, a true ruler. Yet there remains in you a lingering shadow of doubt. Doubt in others, born of doubt in yourself. A king must learn to trust his own judgment.
A king? You mean that you still think me worthy?
Who better to rule over the realm I love than one who loves it just as fiercely?
If it please you. Your Majesty.
It does. And now, I must be on my way. When next we meet, I would have you tell me the tale of a kingdom made great by its wise and benevolent ruler.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Farewell, Mousinger. I leave Ding Dong Dell in your hands. Do not fail me. Become a true king. Watch over the land we both love so well.
I will not fail you, old friend.
King Mousinger, I humbly propose that a pact be made between our realms. Will you sign the Declaration of Interdependence?
It is what your father would have wanted, for our two kingdoms to stand as one. And so it shall be.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Let us work together to make a better, more peaceful world.
You have come far, son of Leonard. I will gladly stand beside you, and I will make Ding Dong Dell a kingdom where all races can stand beside one another. The enmity of generations will divide us no longer. I salute you, Evan, Lord of Evermore.
Let's sign our pact! As for the Mark of Kings, I will entrust it to your keeping until such time as the matter of the Horned One has been resolved. You may have need of it yet.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope that I will be able to return it to you very soon. Very good. Now, I am ready when you are. Let us swear our pact.
Let our nations be joined for the sake of the world.
Let the banners of war ne'er again be unfurled.
United we stand as one single land.
And sure enough, Ding Dong Dell began to change from that day forth. No longer did catkind cower beneath the ground in fear of tyranny. Instead, the Grimalkins stepped out into the sun and saw their brother mice as if for the first time. And the hatred that had divided them for so long melted away like so much snow. Well, perhaps not entirely, but these things take time.
The declaration's finished, Evan. You did it.
And we made peace with Mausinger too, which is something. But his king's bond was stolen, and Doloran really does mean to resurrect the Horned One.
So what if he does? You'll be ready to face him. You'll overcome this trial, just like all the others. After all, if you can as good as unite the whole world, you can do anything.
You're right.
But it's not over yet. And this last part isn't going to be easy.
There we go. Peace breaks out.
The time has come. All 4 king's bonds belong to me. At last, I shall have my heart's desire.
Something's not right. What the flip's wrong with you, men? Pull yourself together.
Chapter 9. To be a king.
Roland! What?
What the heck is going on? I'm okay. Anyway, never mind me. Did you see that sky? Batu and the others went out on patrol over that way, didn't they?
Gosh.
Gosh, yes they did.
It's torn the very sea asunder.
Is that a kingmaker? If it is, it's the biggest I've ever seen.
The Horned One has returned to us at last. And the people of this pathetic world shall give their souls to bring my beloved Alexandra back to me. More citizens for my kingdom, more power for my king's bond. And with every soul I steal, and the more glorious my realm will be.
Ahoy there.
Here we are, Your Majesty, back in one piece, near enough.
Forgive me.
I am afraid we have some rather troubling news to impart. We sure do. But I think you'd probably guessed what it is. All right, Batus. So the Horned One really has returned. Whoop. Indeed, we encountered the creature in the sky above the blackened isle. I recorded it on my memolith. You need to see this. It appeared along with a large landmass, which we can only assume to be the continent that was lost when the Horned One was sealed away. It's enormous. Look, it's Longfang. Not just Longfang, lad, the whole blessed lot there. Brian Skimmer, Baston, and Oakheart too. 'Tis a veritable Kingsmaker conference. But there is something different in their being. These are not true Kingsmaker. They are facsimiles, created through the power of the soul and king's bond, I would assume. Well, whatever they are, they created some kind of barrier to protect the Horned One. Indeed. And the moment the barrier was raised, the fierce being absorbed a succession of sphere of pure light.
What the?
Sphere of... what could they be? If you will give me just a moment, Roland. Sent Scant moments after absorbing the first of these spheres, the Horned One began to expel a great cloud of black creatures. Yeah, and they were flying off in every direction. Luckily, not too many of these headed this way. And they look horrible.
Now,
as to the nature of these spheres of light, it is my belief that they were souls. Distillation of the very essence of life. The Horned One is absorbing souls of people of the world and transforming them, enslaving them.
Oh my.
That's awful. You remember what Doloran did to Vermin when the life was leached from him? When he became little more than a walking corpse? This is what happens when a person's soul is stolen. And you're saying that's happening to people all over the world. Even as we speak, they're being turned into living dead. How come we turn them back? How can we turn them back?
well,
I cannot say for certain, but there must surely be a way. And how can come there's none round these parts, as ye had their souls taken hostage, ask ye? I think we may have Lofty to thank for that.
No.
Me? I ain't done nothing, man. Nothing, I swear. You don't have to. What's the one thing our nation has that the others don't anymore? That's right, a king's maker. The bond between you and Evan is still strong. That means we're protected.
Yeah!
Not bad, Mr. Kingsmaker. Not bad.
Ain't it though?
Ain't it though? Reckon I had a little inkling it might be something like that. Stand to reason, don't it? Me being all important and that. But why has he done all this? Why would he be so desperate to bring back the Horned One in the first place? I believe I can help you there. Oh, hello! Your Majesty, you must forgive my the intrusion, Evan. Circumstances being what they are. Not at all. You're very welcome.
No.
Now, on to the subject on who Doloran is and what exactly he might want. I believe I have information that may clarify things a little further. 2,000 years ago, he was the ruler of a nation known as Allegoria, and he made a pact with the Horned One. Though his was a small and insignificant kingdom, by enlisting the aid of such a kingsmaker, he thought to make Allegoria great, to bend this the only evil, the singular evil to his will. That tallies with what Neil told us back when he first learned about Doloran. But things did not go according to plan. Instead, a terrible tragedy befell the realm. Far from growing great, it disappeared from the world entirely. It is believed that he was unable to contain the fiend's all-encompassing corruption, and that the entire continent Allegoria stood upon was spirited away to a place between worlds. Whatever happens, Dolorin would appear to be determined to revive this vanished land.
What?
But why? Why would he want to bring it back after all these years? I don't know, but I think I understand why he needed all those king's bonds now. Without them, he couldn't hope to control something so powerful. Well, whether we're an inkling as to why or not, I'd say the swab wishes more than a little close to coming true. 'Twas a kingdom-sized chunk of land appeared alongside the great creature, that's for certain. But if Dolorin got what he wanted, why would he be stealing everyone's souls? He needs followers, subjects. The more people he grows, the more powerful his kingmaker grows in turn. And one whose ambition stretches as far as enlisting the aid of such an utterly evil being would surely not be satisfied with merely recovering his lost realm. No, now that he has the means at his command, it would seem he intends to bring all the people of the world under his dark domain. So he wants to take over the whole world. Well, we can't let him. We won't.
Yeah.
And how exactly are we supposed to stop him? You saw the size of the mountain of spikes he calls his kingmaker, didn't you? There's one possibility. Monstar. The sword said to have sealed away the Horned One's evil all those centuries ago. Monstar. Alas, its whereabouts are no longer known. But there is yet time. The great evil gathers its forces. If the sword can be found before it reaches its full strength, we may yet stand a chance. But how do we find it if nobody knows where it is? How indeed? Any tale 2 millennia in the making would certainly be more fantasy than fact by now, and surely no record from the time remains. 2,000 years, eh? I think we might know just where to find records from that far back, don't you, Evan?
Oh.
Of course, the library in Gulpor. You're right. If anything from back then did survive, you can bet Birdley will know about it. Then it seems we have a plan of action. We will inform the rulers of the other realms of all that has come to pass. We will rally them in the case and make ready to take the Horned One by force. You will seek out future clues as to Morningstar whereabouts. Alright. Very well, until we meet again. Oh, I'm tired. Still going though.
Let's see now.
Let's see, shall we? What we doing?
Say.
Everything here. Yes, finally. Ooh, that's pretty. I like it. Oh, well, we're nowhere near any of that. We need more money for that. Ugh.
Uh-huh.
All right. No. Okay. Alrighty. That's everything I can make there. Should I start just making everything? Probably should. Oh, I'm getting too distracted. Oh, I will take on your quest.
Hey.
Not exactly.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh. Oi.
Alrighty.
Gosh.
Aye.
Hello.
Yep.
Gosh.
Da, da, da. And then one last one in my kingdom. I will, yeah, I'll probably leave this on and just continue to get so much money that I can just bang out everything. Oh no, we're going to have another one. So yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alrighty. With that all said and done, I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you all for watching. Please like. It helps with everything. I stream on Twitch. I'm changing up my schedule. I'm trying to make it work. I know I'm choosing to do long form content at the moment. I enjoy it. It's fun. So, next one might be the last one because I will do all of the questions off before I get on next time. So, I will see you guys then. Yeah. If you want to watch it live, come and follow on Twitch. Alright, see yous.